Hello OMG and welcome back to Legal Beauty's Glam Courtroom, where we have another very exciting lash video. We are on part 2 of the Beauty Creations 3D Silk Lash Review for $4.99 is what these lashes retail at. And if you haven't already seen, I already created a video, part 1. It is the video right before this one, so before you watch this one, make sure you check out my previous one. So I know you guys probably already know my verdict from the previous video, but today we're going to be trying on more of the dramatic lashes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more lashes from Beauty Creations to try on in this video. So if you want to see if these more dramatic lashes from Beauty Creations are amazing, if they perform for the $4.99 that they are, then go ahead and keep on watching. But before you do, make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe. I've been getting more and more feedback on my videos and I really appreciate it. So make sure you give your girl a subscribe and make sure you click that bell so you get notified of when I post another video. And just to let you know, we do have another part 3 coming where we have 4 more Beauty Creations lashes to review. So anyways, let's get on with the review. So for today's video, we have the 4 lashes and I'm going to be starting off with them in alphabetical order just to make it easier for the sake of the organization of the video. We're first going to be starting with the style Adulting, then Aesthetic, then Spoiled, and then Unofficial. So this is what Adulting looks like in the packaging. Again, I'm going to take them out of here so that you guys don't see the glare of my window against the plastic carton that it comes in. Here is a good look at them. They are very spiky, like very wispy. They look very dramatic. They feel like hair. They don't have like a plastic like sheen shine to them. I know in my previous video I was telling you guys that when you look at faux mink synthetic silk lashes, anything that's not real mink lashes, sometimes they look shiny because it's like a fake hair. But these ones right here don't have much of a shine to them. They actually look like real hair. So I still don't have my lash scissors. Your girl has been so busy this week, like even ignore my nails, like I'm getting them done right after this video. I have been so caught up with like work and just like everything that comes with work that I haven't been really taking time to myself, to let myself relax, to pamper myself. And so just ignore the nails and ignore any ratchetness that you may see on me because all of that is getting fixed today. But anyways, that leads me to, I still have not been able to pick up a pair of lash scissors, so I will be doing that today after my nail appointment so that in part 3, if I need to trim down the lashes, we can see how they look like trimmed down and not trimmed down. But I mean, it doesn't really have an effect whatsoever because I have really long eyes, but just like a disclaimer for the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Adulting out of the carton, apply some glue, and then we will show you guys what they look like. So just taking these out of the carton, you want to be very careful. The style Adulting is pretty glued in there to the carton. You definitely don't want to rip off any of the lashes. It looks very dramatic. It feels very hairy. Like it just feels like super hairy. The band is not super thick. Well, the band is thick. Let me take that back. The band is a little bit thick, but it's bendy. It's like a bendy, thick band. So that's kind of like reassuring me that it's going to be easy to apply. And I am using the Duo glue that has the green writing because, as y'all know, or if you are new here and you don't know, I have very bad allergies, so excuse the sniffling. We're getting closer and closer to me starting to begin allergy immune therapy. But anyways, that is why you hear sniffles. So we're gonna take the first lash and we're gonna go ahead and glue her on and see how Adulting feels. And I need to trim these ones down because they do have like extra lash band on the left and right corners of the band. So how I'm putting them on today, all I would have to do is trim off the edges. So it's not gonna really affect the look of the lash. I know sometimes when you trim down a lash by quite a lot, you can really alter how it is supposed to look, but no, I wouldn't be altering anything. So just FYI that I would need to cut off the edges, but it wouldn't affect the look whatsoever. Dude, these are hairy the house. And I'm having trouble getting it to stick just because of that edge. Okay, I think I got that on. Oh my God. That's dramatic, girl. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't think I've worn a lash like this, like, ever, you know? I mean, I've worn some dramatic lashes, but I mean, I've seen a lot of these styles on Instagram, and I see like a lot of independent brands, like indie brands, who sell very dramatic lashes, and I see girls rocking them on the gram, but sometimes I just feel like it's a little too much, and I don't know, these are very reminiscent of that. They are a little hard to glue down just because I do need to trim off those edges. Oh, then. Okay, let me just make it where it's gonna feel comfortable so I can give you guys a good review. So you guys are definitely going to have to like trim these down. If you have smaller eyes, they are very long. Okay, I think I got it to stay. And for a lash like this that's really big, it's really easy to use like these eyelash tongs. This right here is adulting. She's an adult, that's for sure. She's not a baby lash, she's a big lash. She's a very, very adult lash. Okay, so blink test. They're not heavy, but when you blink, you feel them because there's so much more hair on these lashes and they're so much more dramatic that, I mean, it's obvious when you're wearing them, like, and you look straight ahead, you see the hair, you feel the lash, you can feel a little bit of the lash band. Even with the edges not being trimmed down, it's not poking me. So, say for example, like you don't have your eyelash scissors and these are the lashes that you had and you were gonna go out. I mean, for me, if you have long eyes, like they're not really bugging me too much. These are very reminiscent of lashes from the Lash Bar, which stay tuned, your girl might have a review on Lash Bar lashes, just saying. Hashtag subscribe. But what do I think? We're gonna save what I think for the end on all 4 of these lashes. But for now, I do think that they are stunning. I think that they are a beautiful lash for going out. Like, I would not wear these on a casual day, on a Saturday, on a Sunday, during the work week. I would wear these if like I was going out with the hubby, or if we were hosting something here at the house, or even for like the holidays or like holiday parties. But I just feel like these lashes are very, very big, a little too big for my liking for an everyday wear, but definitely great for an evening out on the town with your girls, with your mans, with your peoples, with your family, whoever. Other than that, they are pretty. I love the spikiness of the lash. They're just very big. But I mean, if you are the type of person who likes a big lash, heck yeah, $4.99 for these. I mean, it's kind of like a steal. But so far, so good with adulting. She's definitely a very mature adult lash. Let's just say that, girl. So next we're gonna move on to aesthetic. And I like that word aesthetic. Like when we talk about makeup, like, is it aesthetically pleasing? Anyways, let's take her out of the lash. She looks a lot smaller than these big old lashes that I have on. Let me take her out of the carton. If you guys want to know a little bit about the packaging, if you haven't had a chance to watch my first video and you're just diving into this one, you know, the packaging is kind of very cheap. It's very plasticky. But again, these lashes are very cheap. So you wouldn't expect the packaging to be super luxurious for such cheap lashes. But anyways, here is adulting. She feels like real hair, which is pretty nice. It doesn't have like a shiny fake black hair look to it. It does look like you have to trim down the corners of the eyelash. So I'm gonna take off adulting, apply some glue to these lashes, and we will see if aesthetic is aesthetically pleasing. Okay, so for aesthetic, I was able to easily pull them out of this little carton right here. It wasn't like adulting where I had to like be very, very careful. I was able to just like rip them off. Here is what she looks like in her full glory, a very spiky like lash, very wispy. The band is very thin, it's very, very bendable. So let's go ahead and put her on. See if aesthetic is aesthetically pleasing, y'all. Well, these ones were easy to just like plop on. It's almost like they just sat themselves on my lids. That is one eye with aesthetic. We're gonna take the next one and apply the right eyelash. Okie dokie. This is aesthetic. Do you all think that she is aesthetically pleasing? So looking straight ahead, you don't see the lashes as much. You can definitely tell you're wearing fake lashes. When you look straight ahead, it's not gonna be bothersome. When I blink, the only thing is I do feel the inner and outer corners poking. Because this is like a lighter band, the edges are sharper versus in the style I just tried on in adulting, it was a thicker band, but the edges were more comfortable. So for this one, ooh, it's coming off. So for aesthetic, if you are to purchase them, and you do apply them, you would want to trim them down to where it would be comfortable. This is like not sticking. There we go. You'd want to trim them down to where the edges would be comfortable, because if you don't trim them down, because of how the band feels, it's probably going to bug you throughout the day. But let's take a look at her. Very pretty. I swear, like in the first video, you guys saw like my reaction to these lashes being so cheap in price, but so great in how they look and how they feel. And I feel like we're off to a very good start with these first two lashes. Like they honestly, I feel like can give bigger brands a run for their money. And I hope they do. I hope Beauty Creations keeps climbing up, keeps putting up more products and gets bigger and bigger. The only thing I would hate to see is that if the brand does get bigger and starts to really put other bigger lash brands, like if they start topping them in sales, I hope that they don't increase their price, because I feel like the price is so affordable and it really gives all boys and all girls the opportunity to purchase affordable lashes and still get a bomb ass look. So I'm still like so far very pleasantly surprised with not only the quality, but how they look. Like honestly, like when you purchase a cheap lash, I feel like I think you're most concerned about is it gonna look like the price that it is? And that's kind of what I thought of when I was purchasing $4.99 lashes. I'm like, yeah, they look good in the package, but watch when you put them on, the lashes are gonna slump down or they're just gonna go straight ahead. You're not even gonna see like the flare. No, I mean, the flare is there. Flare is there. So let's move on. Let's get this Beauty Creations train and keep it going. We're gonna try the style Spoiled. Now, I don't know if you guys can see in the packaging, there's a lot of like loose hairs that fell out. So this one already shows them that it's very like reminiscent of like real hair. Like it feels soft, it feels like real hair. Again, not too much of a shine on the black lash. The band does look a little bit thicker. The edges would definitely need to be trimmed down. So we're gonna take off aesthetic and see if Spoiled is going to spoil us with a phenomenal lash look. Okay, so the style Spoiled, she is bendy, a little bit of a thicker bend, but not too bad. When I took it out of a little carton, it was very easy to take off. It wasn't difficult, it just came right off. So let's apply the first lash for Spoiled. That went on like a champ, but it's poking, so we gotta fix that. Which means that the corners need to be trimmed down. So here is Spoiled. What do you all think of Miss Spoiled? Is she spoiling you guys with a beautiful look? So let's go ahead and blink, 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 blink. It is a bigger lash, so you do feel it when you blink. You do see a little bit more hair when you look straight ahead. I would definitely need to trim down the edges of these, but they feel at the same time like super lightweight, and wow. I'm telling you, I'm becoming more and more blown away with these lashes. I feel like I'm a broken record, but how cheap they are and just like how they're performing. I mean, oh my God. Like, I mean, and there's so many different styles. Like I ordered 14, only got 11 in the mail, but they gave me a credit because they had sold out the others. I could only imagine how the other lashes perform. And then she has lashes also, I want to say for $9.99. I can only imagine how those perform for, you know, only $10. But for $5 freaking dollars, and that's not even with a code, goodness gracious, we are being spoiled with some bomb lashes. Spoiled, you see that, you see what I did? But anyways, yeah, I'm very pleasantly surprised. And so I do like these lashes. I do like how wispy they are. They give me like a very awake look, and they're not too big. They're not like adulting where it's like, oh my God, like you're, whoa, whoa. These are more like, whoa, like yes, pretty. So anyways, we have finally, last but not least, the style Unofficial, and we are going to see if she is officially a bad bitch of a lash. So let's put some glue on her and we'll be right back. Okay, so for the last style lash, we have Adulting. To me, she looks like the style Baddie. Look at me trying to show you guys. Looks like the style Baddie from Baddie B Lashes, but on steroids, like a really big version of her. She is thick. The hair is a little bit shiny, so you can tell it's not mink hair, but it's very bendy and the band isn't too thick. So let's go ahead and put on Unofficial and see how she officially performs. Oh wow, these are big too. So, no lash with Unofficial. And then the right one. I'm not having like a difficult time gluing it down. It's just, I need to trim this one down. Let me make it a little bit more bendy because it is such a big lash. Oh God. Okay, so I didn't have trouble with the left lash. I'm having some trouble with the right one, with getting it to like properly stay without it looking like wonky. So just bear with me so I can get the placement of the lash. Okay, I think that might be the best I can do because I do need this one trimmed down for sure. So you can see, hold on, let me try and at least. Okay, I think I was able to get them, like right here it's a little bit wonky. That's because I need to trim it down. Trying to like push it up. So yes, these are very similar to the style Baddie in the brand Baddie B Lashes, but a very, very large version of them. These are really big. These are probably just as big as the first style, Adulting. You do see them straight ahead. You see like a lot of hair above you. Even though the band is light, they do feel a little bit heavy. You definitely need to trim these down. Like you guys can see, like I'm still kind of like struggling just to get it to stick and to kind of stay without trimming the lash down. These of course would not be like an everyday lash. These are more of like obviously a weekend lash. I wouldn't say these are my favorite of the 4, 5, 6 of the 7 styles that I have now tried from Beauty Creations. But let's go ahead and fast forward to the outro so I can give you my final verdict on what I think of these set of very dramatic lashes from Beauty Creations. Okay, so now that we are in the outro, I can give you all my final take on what I think of all 4 lashes. I would have to say that the first lash adulting was a little bit too big for my liking. It's not something that I would wear on an everyday basis. It's probably something that I might consider wearing on like a weekend, like a night out with the hubby. I really enjoyed the second and the third lash, Aesthetic and Spoiled. I feel like those I could wear during the week and during the weekend and not feel like, oh my God, my lashes are huge. The ones that I'm wearing right now, Unofficial, are actually my least favorite lash so far out of these 4 sets of lashes I've tried on and out of all 7 that I've tried on, including the ones in part 1. And the reason is I just feel like these are too big and they're just not my style. They're just a little too big for my liking. Maybe if I put eyeliner and then put adulting on with eyeliner and I put Unofficial on with eyeliner, it would kind of tone down how big the lashes are. But just for my own individual taste, they are a little too big. So would I say that though these 4 lashes are guilty of being worthy of your dollars? Yes, 100%. These lashes, honestly, big, medium, small, whatever size you prefer in Beauty Creations lashes. So far, these are performing phenomenal. They are beautiful. You get a variety. You get anywhere from everyday to basically like a medium, like dramatic look to a very large dramatic look like this. And I think that's awesome that for the price, there is such a big range in the different style of lashes. So far, so good. I can't wait to see part 3. Part 3 is dramatic lashes as well. I would say they're a little bit more dramatic than these in my opinion. I don't think they're as big. I can't really remember what they look like, but I remember separating them just based on how dramatic they look. But yes, I hope that you all found this part 2 video informative and help guide you into which lashes, if you are going to purchase from Beauty Creations, which ones that you would purchase and which ones that would be worth your money. But yes, so again, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and click that bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. I will be posting part 3 pretty soon, so please stay tuned. If you want to see more lash reviews, I have those down the line. I think they're really fun. I think it's really cool that on YouTube, there's actually not that many lash reviews. So that gives me the opportunity to kind of like do them and have you guys go to my channel and see like, you know, okay, she reviewed Batty, she reviewed Lily, she reviewed Morphe, she reviewed Huda Beauty. Now she's, you know, reviewing Beauty Creations. So yeah, so just stay tuned for more lash reviews. And I hope that you guys all have a beautiful month of March. And I hope that February was a successful month for you. I know February was kind of like a very difficult month for me in terms of like, you know, balancing work and just regular life and everything like that. But I hope that March brings good vibes with, you know, it's gonna bring good vibes because we're gonna walk into March with some bomb ass lashes. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.